Beautiful risings, mystics, greetings, and namaste. I'm back with another video, and today is Wednesday, October the 19th. So I know I'm a little later on my video than I normally post, but that is okay. I'm not gonna apologize for putting myself and my needs first. But nonetheless, last week was week 3 of yoga school. So many exciting things, so much knowledge being dropped on us. Such a wonderful weekend as always. On Friday, we went hard, y'all. Like, we were practicing our asanas for like 2-3 hours straight and didn't even realize that we had been practicing that long. But we're doing really good. We're learning to be more comfortable in our practice, learning to make the practice our own, picking up on cues that, make us unique teachers, and just learning to be comfortable in our own skin and our own yoga skin. On Saturday, again, kicked off the rising with our practice. I think we again went for like 3 hours non-stop, just practicing. We ended up going from the Surya Namaskar A and B, or Sun Salutations, into the Standing Series, which the Standing Series has 13 asanas that is a part of that. So we touched on it Friday. We got all the way to the last 4 on Saturday, and then Sunday we started at the beginning and then we worked our way all the way through all 13 asanas. So it was so dope. Like, we got to do some of the ones where you're kind of like standing on one leg, and then others where you're like on the floor and you're spreading your legs as far as you comfortably can. So really dope. I'm going to show y'all some of those in the future. Probably not today, but in the future I will show y'all some of those. And then this week, as the weekend approaches, we are going to be moving into the Standing Series, and then after that we'll be moving into the Closing Series. So still lots to learn. But one really dope thing that happened on Saturday was we had a special guest, and her name is Neelam. And she is originally from India. She lives here in Alabama now. And she came and she talked to us about meditation. She is a meditation specialist. So she taught us about the 10 kinds of meditation. She did the meditation with us. I think it's Yoga Nidra meditation, which is kind of like, if you're familiar with meditation, it's kind of like guided meditation meets Savasana. So like, you're asked to lay down, to get comfortable, to kind of spread your legs, lay your arms outstretched, and then she walks you through just relaxing each part of your body until you get down to your toes. And y'all, my little spirit just floated on off. I was astral traveling and everything. I really enjoyed it. And then after she did the meditation with us, she cooked for us. She cooked us a traditional Indian dish, which this dish, the main components of it were cabbage and potatoes. And it was so good. And I have personally been on the journey of cutting meat from my diet since July. So it was very refreshing to be able to try a, vegan vegetarian dish from another country. Like, it was really dope. The food was so good. The fellowship was even better. And she shared with us her story of like overcoming domestic violence, how she has committed herself to not only spreading and teaching meditation throughout the world, but also helping other women get out of their domestic situations. And just to hear her story was so beautiful and so inspiring. And she just kept telling us how proud of us that she is, and that we need more yogis in the world. And before she came, we already were doing a writing assignment. So you know how when you're on a certain path, the universe has a way of reminding you that you are doing the right thing. And for me, it really showed me that I'm on the right path, I'm doing the right thing, that this is indeed for me. So it just inspired me even more to keep going. And with that being said, I want to share with y'all some of the writing prompts that we've been doing. It's been very, very transformational for me. At the beginning of school, I did not care for journaling at all. I did not like it. I did not like writing my feelings down. I did not like having conversations with myself in that way. Now, I do have conversations with myself, but they're more so like verbal conversations. But I didn't like having conversations with myself in that way of putting pen to paper. But over the course of the past month, my perspective has changed tremendously. I look forward every week to Sundays, because normally on Sundays, that's when we do our writing. I look forward to it, to have that time with myself, to have those real conversations with myself. And then by putting it on paper, that means that I am writing a contract to myself. I am writing a commitment to myself. So it just makes me really stick to my word and, you know, keep going with the things that I said, and making sure that I'm not just writing for the sake of the assignment. I'm actually applying what I'm saying to my life outside of class. So it's really making me hold myself accountable, and I appreciate that. You know, sometimes we think that we need an accountability partner, but you don't need an accountability partner. You can hold yourself accountable. That pen to paper, going back and looking at what it is that you said and making sure that you're actually doing those things in your day-to-day life. So I have really, really appreciated the reflection work, or aka the shadow work. Really, really appreciate it. And just to touch on that a little bit, I personally thought that I was kind of past shadow work. I thought that I had healed from a lot of things. I thought that I was over a lot of things. But Spirit has a way of bringing things back around and presenting it to you in a different way, where you're like, well, maybe I'm not over the thing that I thought. Maybe I haven't healed from the thing that I thought I healed from. So this really has been putting things back in front of my face, where I'm able to take a second, third, fourth look at it and say, you know what? Let's work through it. Like, don't allow it to defeat you. Let's work through it. And in doing this process, I got the download that, you know, the quote, no days off. When we hear it, we think that it applies to the grind. No days off. You got to grind every single day. But what if I told you that we had it all wrong? No days off means there's no days off from working on yourself. That's the only thing in this life that you will be fully committed to, no matter what. Whether you want to or not, you can't disconnect from yourself. So no days off translates to me in my spirit that every single day you have to do something that works towards the betterment of yourself. Whether it's journaling, whether it's exercising, whether it's changing your diet, whatever that looks like, there's no days off from yourself. Period. So with that being said, I'm going to share with y'all. Let me see if I'm going to do the one from Saturday or if I'm going to do the one from Sunday. Okay, let's do the one from Saturday. Okay, so I'm going to read the objective or the questions, and then I'm going to tell y'all what I wrote. So, this is my mirror of self. Where or when do I self-sabotage myself or opportunities? What do I constantly worry about? Where or when do I keep putting myself last? So this is what I wrote. I self-sabotage myself when I feel myself stepping outside of the comfort zone I've created for myself. I do this because the idea of being at the top and staying there scares me. Not because I don't believe in my own greatness, but because I know my path of greatness requires separation and elimination of certain people I love and Oops, sorry. Let's go back. So I said, I know my path of greatness requires separation and elimination of certain people I love and self-harming practices. In my current life, I constantly worry about money. What I'm also realizing day by day, if I eliminate the worry of money and focus on doing the work, everything else will fall into alignment. I put myself last by dimming my light. Even today, in having conversation with myself, I came to the realization that I'm not afraid of what I can't do. I'm terrified of what comes on the other side of fully stepping into my power. With that being said, it's time for me to fully and completely be me, accepting all parts of me, fears and all. With this renewed mindset, I am. So, what I'm finding in my writing is that I'm not afraid of my failure. I'm afraid of my success. Pretty much for all of my life, I've been at the bottom. I've been comfortable around low vibrational people, low vibrational ways of thinking, low vibrational, just low vibes. Like, that's what I'm used to. That was at a long time, that's what I thrived in. So to really be called to this new level, this new way of thinking, this new everything, it's scary for me. But I also know that I can't keep asking for certain things if I'm not ready to. I must put up a shit up, you know? Like, why you keep asking for greatness if you're not ready for it? Why you keep asking for abundance if you're not ready for it? Why you keep asking for expansion if you're not ready for it? So I'm really like learning and, oops. Sorry, y'all. I'm really learning through these conversations with myself what the root of the issue is. And I'm also addressing how to fix it. And it's just really through reassurance of myself, to let myself know that the things that I ask for, I deserve. Like, I'm a big fucking deal. And so it's time that I act that way. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful for this inner work. I think that the inner work is more important than the work that we are doing on the mat. Like, yeah, I love yoga. I love moving my body. I love the asanas, but this inner work is making me become the person that I want to be, not for other people, but for myself. So I'm very, very, very grateful for this process. So tonight I'm gonna go pop in on a yoga class with our yogi, and she has classes on Wednesdays at PK Fitness. So I'm gonna go pop in on her class tonight, give me a little restorative yoga, renew my mind, my body, and my spirit. And then got a lot of homework to finish up for this week, so I'm gonna be working on that. And then Friday comes, we're back on the mat, we're back in class, and we're learning even more. So I just wanted to give y'all my update for week 3. And once again, I am in love with yoga school. Like, I think I'm gonna be a little sad when it comes to an end, because this has just been such an amazing experience. Like, getting to know myself, getting to know the ladies, the bonding, the guests, just everything has been so beautiful. So as always, I love y'all. Stay beautiful and keep vibing, mystics. I'll see y'all later.